so we're live? Alright, cool. So, for those who didn't catch on, this is a game called Dream. It's a really broken game that's gonna be going against me at every turn it can. And I've gotta try to do all of this without getting angry enough to swear. Let's do this. I gotta make sure real quick that I have global hotkeys. Okay. Sometimes those things turn off on their own. Alright. And...
Hi, Ed.
start time.
Jesus, it's 2 a.m. What the hell are you doing here?
I'll just hop on in and
Yeah, of course.
I'll explain things as we go along for anyone who may have questions in the chat out of what game this is, what we're doing, what the goal is, or anything like that. I can answer any questions that you guys may have.
Dry off with that. Tell me, what's going on?
This is a game that I was pretty much the only runner for a good solid 2 to 3 months until Thermal finally, hopped on in. Is this a horror game? This is not a horror game. This is a puzzle exploration game. Alright. Almost, I still had my controller in hand, thinking that I had to use it. And then I broke any percent, yeah.
I really should turn the TV off.
I'll try to fix it after this. Alright.
Lights.
The game is really good overall, it's just, it's got its problems. Such as, the game can just randomly crash in the middle of this run.
I can still see you sitting there, writing.
And if that happens, then,
Hope it's a good dream tonight.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Weird.
How did I lose 3 seconds to that? Alright. Oh shit. Sorry.
I'm sure
Oh,
there
shoot.
are cubes every time
Language.
down here.
As I said, I'm gonna have a hard time doing this. I'm not a very clean person. Not a very clean individual. What the heck is going on with my load times and everything? What is this?
Oh, very handy. So, which way first?
Okay, this run's gonna be a utter disaster today.
Help me find my way around.
I am 14 seconds behind.
There's much to see.
Oh, I just realized, is this game gonna be a problem? Cause, Howard swears too. Is this game gonna be a problem? I just realized. What does a worker ending mean? So there's 3 endings to this game. There's, Bedlamite, which is the worst ending of the game, Rider, which is the best ending of the game, and Worker, which is kind of the in-between. Worker's kind of a good ending. So we are going for the middle of the road good ending. Where Howard gets a 9 to 5 job. And how you get the worker ending, there is an in-game point system that the game doesn't actually tell you about, where everything you do gives you a certain amount of points. It gives you a certain amount of points for everything that you do. So right now what we're doing is we're trying to get all these towers lined up so we can get a vinyl, which gives us 2 points. Every side dream that we go into gives us 5 automatically. Every vinyl gives us 2. There are random places that'll just give us 2 points. bubbles, which we're not going to be getting in this run, which will give us 1, and items, which will give us 2. Ah, come on. And so we're trying to get in between 75 and 120 points in order to get this worker run. And I am doing terribly. For some reason the game is a lot slower than it normally is too. So that's the vinyl. Vinyls in this game don't really do anything other than the points. In the portal room, they can give you, the ability to hear, the portal room soundtrack through the same, instruments as whatever vinyl you got. Which, you don't really hear it very well, except in the roller coaster vinyl, which is actually impossible to get by normal means. I'm sorry, by the way, if I seem a little distracted, it's because I am. Trying to remember my route and get all this done while worrying about my time is very worrisome.
Something worthwhile in here.
So, sorry if I seem a little distracted. I'll still try to answer any questions I can to the best of my abilities. We are running really far behind, though. We are almost half a minute behind. I don't like that.
See the piranhas before they eat me.
That sucks, too, because my early game is... Oh, you know what? I think I figured out what my problem is. What am I comparing against? I'm comparing against my best. I'm not even comparing against PB. Good job, Doodle. Okay, well, you know what? Doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about PBing here.
Too inviting down there.
So...
Build something so
You know what?
unwelcoming.
You know what? Good job. I'm not even comparing against my PB.
Living down here.
I am...
The idiot stuck his password and login details for the screen. So much for
Okay.
security. Smoke.
I don't know how that happened.
What the hell is this smoke?
Alright, so let's do
Oh, okay.
the catacombs.
Oh, Christ.
Alright. So catacombs is probably the worst part about this, to be honest. So catacombs gives you 5 points when you do all 4 of them, right? Problem is you got these smokes, going through a maze,
Okay, half.
and their AI, I am very convinced, is completely random. Very convinced that their AI is random. You know what? I forgot to grab that. I'm kind of glad that I remembered to grab that one. That one's kind of out of the way. Yeah, a smoke is, something whose AI, I swear on my life, is randomized. Come on. Okay, come on. Alright. They're being sketchy today. Or at least Stone is. Alright. Stone's being sketchy. Let's hope the rest are good. 'Cause this is, pardon my language. This is kind of a crapshoot.
Didn't like that, did you? With a big stroke of one down. Only 3 to go.
They are the things that single-handedly hate my runs.
Maybe
Well,
I
you know what? Maybe they're not the only things that hate my runs.
Seriously.
There's a lot of things that can kill my run. There's a glitch in this game called sticky buttons, which is really late into the run, and it can kill my run by 5 minutes. There's a few areas where you can soft lock if you're not careful. There's, elevator skip. Maybe I'm not doing the best at selling this game. Maybe I'm not doing the best at selling this game. Oh, Lord. No, you've got to be kidding me. Damn. Yeah, RNG.
Hey, it didn't kill me. Good.
Don't worry, we were still early into Sand Catacombs. We're gonna lose time, but it's not gonna be enough to really matter. Yeah, this game is really hard to speedrun.
Should be roughly half of them, I think.
If you want, like, a really challenging game to speedrun, this game is definitely a challenge. There's a lot of places where a run can just die. And we're probably gonna hit all of them because, you know, this game just hates me. It's fine. We'll get it. We've lost a little bit of time already.
And that is my cue to leave.
Alright.
Considering this is my dream.
Okay, so bad sand catacombs, sketchy, stone, and toxic. Is Ivy gonna be nice to us? I'm not hearing nice. I am not hearing nice at all. Alright.
According to the TV outside, that should be half of the lights. Not long now until I can leave here and never come back.
Alright. So we're gonna follow the smoke, which is nice. Till it comes back. Alright, sketchy ivy. Sweet! Every catacombs was sketchy. Man, do I love this game. No, 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 no. Okay, we're going this way. Oh, I've sworn a couple of times, Josh. It's been significantly less than what I normally do, though.
Out of here. And there goes the last one. I should
Yeah, catacombs are very up in the air if they're good or not.
mazes are locked up.
In short, none of them that we got were good. Okay, can I get
What's going on?
CPM? No. I did not get CPM'd. Or I did not get CPM, I got locked. So, there's, that would be nice, Thermal, if I actually got CPM, but I didn't. So, because we're not going to be seeing it this run, CPM is a trick in this run where you're able to move around on the platform. Because you're typically not able to. It's typically a cutscene that you have to watch before you can move. But there's a trick. I'm still not entirely sure how it's done or why it happens or anything like that. I'm still experimenting with it.
Cold though.
That allows you to actually move on the platform. I call it I call it the control platform movement. Or computer platform movement. CPM, basically, for short. It's by far the most inconsistent trick, and yet Thermal somehow manages to get it very consistently. Like, he's only failed it maybe twice, ever. I have no idea. He's tapped into some potential that I'm not entirely sure how it works. But it saves about 8 seconds on a run, if you get it. If you don't, you know, you just lose 8 seconds. No big deal. 8 seconds isn't huge in this game. 8 seconds really is not huge in this game.
Then hope verse never alters, so one can be
So,
their own song.
I don't particularly like going -8, but, you know, I can live with it. Yeah, we're gonna do a thing called Hollow Warp, which is basically where you go back through the portal, and you get teleported back to the, you get teleported back to the spawn point in Desert, which is nice. Alright, we're about to get to the first nightmare, which, honestly, are probably some of my favorite, areas to do in the entire game. Favorite parts of the run are the nightmares. Just because they're so to the point, there's not very much extra you need to do. I think the worst nightmare out of the 3 that you do is the third nightmare. Because, it's just kind of there. But each nightmare is, for those who are keeping track, 5 points. So, once we finish all the nightmares, we'll have a total of 15 points on their own. Plus all of the side dreams that we do, the main, you know, the main dreams and what have you. All the puzzles. So, this is really the beginner route that I'm doing. I'm very burned out on it. But you just get a lot of points in such a short amount of time with this particular run. That phone sound is from One Late Night. Probably. I've never played One Late Night, so I couldn't tell you. Alright. 8, 3, 5, 6. Alright. Alright. There's the briefcase. Saved 16 seconds because my PB sucked. I somehow lost 16 seconds to Nightmare Briefcase, and I have no idea how. But yeah, no, I definitely plan to reroute this. So if anyone wants to see the adventures in rerouting, my Twitch is, I guess, on this. Well, no, it's not on the screen. You guys just have the shortened name of Doodletones. Yeah. If you guys want to see the adventures in rerouting this run, I'm definitely gonna do that, probably the next time I run this game. Because there's a lot of rerouting that can be done. Some that's probably gonna be a lot faster. I'm just doing the beginner route because, you know, it's easier. It's easier to teach.
Hope it's a good
There we go.
Last night's was a little weird.
Alright. No. Okay. Good.
Well, this one's new.
That was gross, but sure, I can live with that. So, is there any other questions about this run, maybe? Anything else? Because we're kind of on a little bit of downtime.
Typical.
Not a whole lot of downtime, but just a little bit. We're just going to,
Anyone here?
the coaster side dream to get 5 points. Then we just, see the POI for an extra 2. So we're just going into the coaster for 7 points. Alright. By the way, Dopefish lives. For anyone who knows the... For anyone who knows the legacy that is Dopefish, he is in this game too, so mark that down. Thank you for the follow, whoever just did. I can't see. Alright, so we're gonna go up. We're not immediately doing an elevator skip. We're gonna go up in here.
Now this office I wouldn't mind doing a 9 to 5. Uncle Ed's old compass.
Yeah, no, we don't do 5-minute ride in this
What's
category.
the pipes?
5-minute ride is literally what it sounds like. You get on the roller coaster and you do, and you just ride a cutscene for about 5.5 minutes. 5-minute ride. And it leads into nothing. Cause this game is broken. Initially it was supposed to lead you to the coaster vinyl. But in the most recent patch of this game, the coaster vinyl was patched out, so we never really count that towards anything. You only do it in all dreams and all collectibles. Just because all collectibles you treat it as... Or you would treat it as if, you know, it's there. Yep, this game's not finished, nor will it ever be. Damn. Wait, is damn considered a swear word on this stream? It's a very debatable word, I think. I don't know. Is it, Capri? Am I fine saying that? I have to worry because I'm a very vulgar person naturally. Like, I have to wonder what is and is not a swear around people. Like, I'm very considered vulgar. When things don't go my way on these streams. Alright. So yeah, Labyrinth is very to the point as well. Most of the side dreams are, it's like, most of the side dreams are very to the point. There's not anything really particularly interesting about them. Minus the last 2 side dreams, but we're not gonna get there just yet. Alright, elevator skip. We're on a marathon. Be nice.
That was so long reception. Typical.
Alright. Oh boy. Yo, clean! Thank you, elevator skip. Thank you, elevator skip. I've been having problems with that thing all week. Alright, Thermal's favorite level. Let's go. Nightmare 2. Where am I?
Jesus, my head.
Oh,
What is that
right.
racket?
Yeah, and here we have me
Place
in the
is
game.
tiff.
It's one of 4 tricks in this entire game. Yep, Thermal's favorite level. Nightmare 2. I'm just gonna come in here, push a button. Then we're gonna come into here, press a button. Hold on. There we go. Am I gonna get the trick this time? Cause I'm feeling kind of weird about it. There we go.
Hello? Is there somebody there?
That saves a second, by the way, for anyone who wants to know.
So where are the other guests?
Alright.
Who's that? This isn't funny. Those dolls are fucking creepy. Oh, thank goodness for that.
It did say color. Because this game is British.
What? How the... And stay off.
0.5 seconds to that? Cool. Alright, can we get the quicker... Okay. Did we get it, or do we have to do cutscene skip? We have to do cutscene skip. Okay, that's cool. Just a little extra. Okay. Main menu. Continue. Not a big deal.
Well, let's see what Silk Shed has tonight.
Okay. Here's where we're gonna lose all of that time. I'm actually 42 seconds ahead. I wanna point that out. But we're gonna lose all that time here. To RNG. Or, you know, to bad blind walks. That could also cause you to lose time. Yeah, this is where all of my time save is gone. My late game is really insane.
Did someone drag their computer all the way out here? Oh, this is more like it. I could use a holiday.
Alright. Open this up, back out. Alright. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of, home of bar tabs and sticky buttons. Bar tabs is not that bad though, Josh. Sticky buttons is. So, by the way, is anyone gonna have any questions or donations to read off? Because we're gonna have such a long bit of, downtime here, a little bit.
14 different brews on tap. This might be the toughest choice I've made.
I'll come in here and read off donations. Did we do that here? I actually don't know. Probably not. Because we're just about to go into my least favorite part of this entire game. Bar taps. Or not bar taps. Sorry. Conveyors. Sorry. I figured that this was gonna be, like, the most down that the stream was gonna be, because nobody cares about this game. Except those who are gonna run it. Or those who already watch me. There's very few people I can get interested in this game. I'm not the cult of personality that could sell off this game to someone. Alright. Where have my runs died the most? Probably elevator skip. Being honest. Either elevator skip or catacombs. What made me want to run this game? You know what? That's a really good question. I'm not entirely sure. For me, I guess, my niche is just, like, finding games that don't get ran, like, ever, and running them, so I can show them off to other people, experiment a little bit with the tricks and what have you, and find things that people haven't. That's really my niche, and so Dream kind of fell under that niche a lot for me. I just I've already really liked this game when I first played it. I thought it was a really good, story-driven game that got its message across. And then when I learned about the 3 different endings, I felt like that could definitely go for something. So... Oh, come on. Well, it wasn't due to Halloween that I wanted to speedrun this game, Josh. I wanted to speedrun this game because I thought it was going to be an interesting run. And, what do you know? It's been a very interesting run. At least to me, it has. It's been a very interesting experience to learn everything about a game from the ground up, try to experiment with it, and, you know, teach it to other people. It's been very interesting. I've enjoyed it. How long did it take you to complete this game originally? Several hours, for sure. No! That... No, okay. So, guys, remember how I said that there was something that, was gonna kill a run, right? Remember how I said that there was a lot that could kill this run? There's a lot weighing on this run? Welcome to the board, Sticky Buttons. Sticky Buttons is a glitch in this game that kills runs. Basically makes it to where you can't push any of the conveyor buttons to do the conveyor puzzle, and it can lose up to 5 minutes. It doesn't lose exactly 5 minutes every time, but it can lose up to 5 minutes. The way of fixing it is just exiting and entering back the level, but at that point, your run's dead. Assuming you didn't already get sticky buttoned before. But, yeah, we got sticky buttoned. During a marathon. This is why I said, maybe I should have given myself more time. So that's 16 minutes we got? Yeah. I have lost all my time at this point. This is not PBing. We lost 3 minutes. So, you know, that's how that works. So hopefully you guys don't mind the extra downtime that is doing the conveyor puzzle a second time. Feel free to ask questions. 'Cause, I kinda wanna not be here anymore. Oof. No PB on QF. I didn't expect a PB here. I mean, take it in mind, Josh. I also got phone RNG and teleporter RNG to worry about. It's not particularly a problem. How often do I get sticky button? I'd say once every, like, 10 runs or so. I'm not particularly happy with getting sticky buttoned. I'd rather my run died to RNG. But, oh well. It's just a thing that happens. It just, no, I don't know how it happens. I don't know how to avoid it. But, you know, it's whatever. I've kind of grown emotionally numb to sticky buttons. Not a fan, but it's whatever. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, right, we're doing cake now. Yeah. This run was not the one. Yeah. If you don't mind things that can kill your run like this, then this game is for you. Boy. Yeah, no, typically I'd reset the run at this point, but we're on marathon. That ain't happening here. Oh, you got that during a marathon run as well. So you understand my pain, Capri. Okay. Yeah. That happened. Well. Well, it's not even a mistake, Josh. It's just something that happens. It's not even a mistake. It's just a glitch in the game that happens. It's just a thing that can happen, and there's no warning. You just suddenly can't press the buttons on the conveyor puzzle. So, if anyone's wondering how much time we actually lost from sticky buttons, we are currently at 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes, sorry. Mind you, we were 40 seconds ahead earlier. So... it is completely beyond your control. There's no way of getting around it. And that was the thing that killed it. It always like, actually I find that it happens most often with no reset runs. This game is sentient, I swear. It always happens when I have no intent to reset the run. It's like this game knows. Aw, dude, what if we also got Fern Meadow, soft lock? What if we also got Fern Meadow soft lock? Is that gonna happen? Yup, we got Fern Meadow soft lock, too. Anything else you wanna throw at me? Bad RNG? Can we lose 4 minutes to teleporter RNG? Am I gonna accidentally hit the alarm clock when I get in the hospital? What else can you throw at me, game? I'm losing it. Alright. I knew this was gonna be the biggest disaster. Hope you guys are enjoying it, at least. I'm
sure I've seen this before.
Anything else you want to throw at me, game? Bad phone RNG, followed by bad teleporter RNG, followed by it clocking out too early in hospital? Yeah, we gonna do that? Oh, I missed the turn. It's not a big deal, though. Alright. Yo! What a meme, cause it'll just come right after a game that soft locks ends crashing.
What a shame. Talk about rundown.
Yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be one disaster after another. But you know what? Again, at least I hope it's entertaining for you guys. Hope my misery entertains you. Yeah, no, I'm somehow losing it without throwing F-bombs every 5 minutes. Although I think I'd be very justified right about now. Because we're about 5 minutes into the... We're about 5 minutes behind PB. Alright. It's fine though, we're almost done with the run. Oh dude, you know what? No, I know what else this game is gonna do. I know what else this game's gonna do. By the time I get ready to do the last portal, it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. Your misery always entertains us. You know what? Portal room lag and followed by a crash. Yes. Oh shit. I remember when my run died to portal room lag.
I could use a holiday.
Alright. Yeah, we are somewhere around like 5 minutes behind 5 minutes behind PB. And I just see it happening. I just see it happening. Bad phone RNG followed by bad teleporter RNG. It's just gonna happen.
Maybe I should sign up for some lessons.
Your staff will be contacted shortly. Please have them stand by their phones for the calls. Have a nice day.
Alright. Alright.
7.
7. Ew. Really? Alright.
4.
7, 4. Really? Seven, 4.
1.
7, 4, 1. Okay. Why?
5.
7, 4, 1, 5. Alright. Why? Uh... 6, 7, 4. Lord. How was that a minute ahead of PB? Okay, well, still didn't get great teleporter RNG. There's no way that that was a minute ahead of PB, because I had really amazing phone RNG before. That was really, really bad phone RNG, and it still managed to be a minute ahead. Alright. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, because, yeah, no, Feels Train's not over yet. Yeah, we're bunny hopping in the hospital. Hey, Brandon. Good to see you're still here. Yeah, no, this is actually a really god-awful run. We're like 4 minutes behind PB. So, this is actually a really awful run. I got sticky buttoned. Worst run I ever had? No, this isn't the worst run I've ever had. No. I've had a run where I lost 4 minutes to teleporter RNG. Strictly to teleporter RNG. And nothing else. Like, everything else on the run was fine, but I lost 4 minutes because of the teleporter. That's the worst run that I've ever had. This was a glitch that commonly kills runs, so it's whatever. It's annoying, but it's better than 4 minutes of RNG screwing you over. Care to explain this part? So, I mean, there's not really much to explain. You're kind of just walking through the halls of a hospital, while Howard is reliving the death of his uncle to cancer. There's not really anything to explain here. The reason I bunny hop is because it saves time. It saves like 30 seconds. Because you actually move faster when in air than on ground. I mean, there's not really anything else to explain. Alright. We actually lost time there somehow, though. How is that still a rainbow?
Good dream?
How did that still rainbow?
Only one way to find out.
I'm not understanding this run. This marathon, man. This is a disaster.
Will this one?
Soul appraisal. Nope. No, we're not pulling a thermal. We're not going into the wrong one. Nope, no siree.
Oh, this is more like it. I could use a holiday.
Yeah, as long as it's all good. It's public humiliation, yeah. Nah, Josh, you were talking about for the longest time me doing another punishment stream. I think you finally got it. I think you finally got punishment stream 2. But again, as long as it's been fun for people. Who goes into the wrong portal? You do, Thermal. I saw you go into Guardian Quandary. Screen burn! Take a picture, everyone. Alright. Let's screen burn. What does our screen burn look like? Not bad. Not bad. Could have been more...
Thirsty. I'll get some water.
Could have been more photogenic, but it's whatever.
Oh, bollocks. Now I've got to clean that up. Where the hell is the dustpan? Oh, what the hell?
Screen burn, for anyone who just wants to know, is the stuff on screen now.
What the hell is happening?
It's just a visual glitch. It does nothing to your game. It just leaves an image of the last thing you saw before before, you know, essentially whatever bright light had, essentially. Now, one time I had a really, really good screen burn where I had the portal in the middle of the screen and the lights all around it, and it looked really, really good. It was a really solid screen burn. That's what I was trying to do with this one, but oh well. That didn't happen. We got the next best thing, though. It's alright. It's alright, screen burn. It's a little distracting at first, but yeah, you get used to it. Yeah, no. It's just a visual glitch. Did I record that screen burn? Yes, I did. The really photogenic one. I don't remember which run it is. But there is a run where I just had like a really, really amazing screen burn for the last nightmare. I don't remember which run it was, though. I feel like it was an All Nightmares run. I feel like that's the case.
I must be going out of my mind.
If not All Nightmares, then All Dreams. It's probably not my PB nowadays, whatever it is. I don't know. It's just a neat little visual thing that happens. Just burns light into your screen. Alright, we're almost done. I really should have given myself more time. I mean, we're still under time. Not by much, though. Because mind you, we still have a 12... Like, we still have a 12-minute cutscene at the very end to confirm that it's a worker ending. By the way, I don't know what goes on here. This is just something that happens. Like, we're just essentially waiting for the game to load. There we go. We're just waiting for the game to do its thing. Like, it's whatever. Alright, hit continue. 12-minute cutscene at the very end.
Hope it's a good dream tonight.
To be fair, it doesn't actually go to the time. So we're actually about to hit time right about soon. But in order to confirm it as a worker run, there is a 12-minute cutscene at the very end. Wonderful! Fucking wonderful! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it was too good for it to be true that it didn't crash! Yes, it crashed. Hold on, though. We'll be back. I knew it was too good to be true. Good Lord. What a train wreck this run has been. Oh, Lord. Come on. Come on, game. Load back up. Let's finish this. Oh, man. Do I apologize? Alright. Should be coming back on the screen here in a bit. Yeah. I knew it. It had to be. Just when the game was getting finished. It had to be. It absolutely had to be. Alright. Be prepared, because time is coming real soon. Time. Alright. What a run, man.
Howard,
And then we got the 12-minute cutscene at the end to confirm.
what are you doing here?
Confirm as a worker.
Come in first.
Enjoy.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Come in. Let me grab you a towel and a cup of tea? Or do you prefer coffee at this time of night?
Coffee, if you don't mind. Thanks.
Here you go. Dry off with that. Tell me, what's going on?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Butting heads with your mum and dad again?
You got it.
What's happened this time to make you trek all the way here in the middle of the night?
You know exactly what they've done. I don't see why they can't just leave me alone and let me sort myself out. Every single day they push and push.
Every time they find a job interview for you or ask you what you're doing with your life, it's because they care about you and they worry about you.
If they really cared that much, then they'd listen to me.
Some people don't have anyone to worry about them. You shouldn't be so quick to dismiss them.
I can't cope with it anymore. It's constant. I feel trapped by them.
So what did happen today?
I came downstairs and they were both sat at the dinner table and it looked like Mum had been crying. They asked me to sit down and, well, they gave me one of their usual talks and things started getting worse and worse till we were in a full-on shouting match. And I stormed out. I guess I could have dealt with it better. I know Mum was really upset, but they can just be so...
Stubborn?
I can see what you're getting at.
Look, I'm not having a dig at your mum and dad. I'm happy that you feel you can talk to me when you have a problem, and I'll always try and give you the best advice I can. You're a smart lad, and I know that deep down you know that your parents mean well. I can relate to not wanting that pressure. I mean, Christ, look at me. I work for myself at my own pace, and I've lived my entire life trying to avoid that feeling of pressure, but the price I paid was a high one that I'm not sure was worth it.
Uncle Ed?
It's all right. I'm not about to start moping around. I'm just saying that eventually you will have to make a choice. You can't stagnate forever. But when you do choose, it's important it's on your own terms and it's one you're happy with. Your mum and dad will be fine with whatever you decide.
Yeah, I know. You're right. I really need to kick myself into gear.
Come on, it's okay. So, what is it that you want to do?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be round bothering you in the middle of the night.
Shame you can't get paid for falling asleep.
God, that would be my dream job.
Oh, Howard, really?
Oh well, we can't all be award-winning writers.
I don't see why not.
What do you mean?
If you want to write for a living, then go for it. No one can stop you but yourself.
Well, I don't think that's entirely true. What about money?
You can get a part-time job. Hell, when I started, I had to hold down 2 jobs just to pay for the ink I went through, and it's probably a much cheaper game to get into now with computers and what have you. Listen, I'm not actually saying be a writer, just that no matter what it is you want to do, you should go for it. Don't hold back.
I appreciate the optimism, but I don't really think it'll be all that easy.
God, no. Of course it won't be easy. It'll be painful and hard, and at times damn near impossible. If it's what you truly want, then you'll find a way to do it regardless and be stronger for it.
I follow what you're saying. I guess you work damn hard to get where you are. I don't really know if I'd even be cut out to be a writer. Besides, the world already has Edward Phillips. What would it gain with me as well?
Well, I won't be around forever.
I thought you said you weren't going to suddenly start moping about the place.
Got me. No, I wasn't trying to bring the mood down. I was just going to say that, well, you're the closest thing I've got to a son. And if you did usurp my makeshift throne...
Of you to say, but if I'm honest, I think it might be a bit more than I could handle. I mean, look at this. You have a cabinet full of awards. In our house, we have a cabinet of cat figurines my mum collects. It's worlds apart.
Hey, your mum probably puts as much effort into collecting those cats as I did to get those awards. I've never seen someone spend so much time on eBay just to get a 3-inch inch-high sculpture of a cat climbing a ladder.
She bloody loves them. What do you love the most, Ed?
What do I love? Books, writing, scotch. I guess what I love most are my dreams. Growing up, I dreamt of becoming a writer. And by working towards it, I made that dream come true. Now my dreams are worlds that I translate into books. I dream lives and stories I want to experience, and then I give them to others to experience too. And that's what I love. What about you? What do you love?
What do I love? Bit of a tricky question for me, really. You know what? Something I really love is my dreams. I don't really know if it's because I'm lazy or something, but I bloody love a good dream. I guess you're the same, but you take the time to share yours with everybody else. Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea if I did the same, after all. God knows I've spent enough time with you and reading your books that I might even be alright at it. It's funny, I've never really given writing much thought before, but really I've surrounded myself with it, in small ways. It might be a good idea to take that 9 to 5 my dad's pushing and have a crack at writing in my free time. Thanks, Ed. I always feel better after I've talked to you. If you don't mind, I think I'll stop in my old room tonight. I've got a lot to think about.
Not quite yet, because there's the well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's the whole cutscene, that's the whole conversation, but, yeah, there is technically a little bit more. There's like this small little cutscene of the thing, but if you want to cut me off, Capri, you can. We are technically over. So whenever you're ready to cut me off, feel free. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Dream, and maybe I got some of you guys interested in wanting to run it. As much of a disaster as it is. It is a disaster game, but I really enjoy running it, and I think people who want to run it, you know, will also enjoy it themselves. We still got 25 minutes until we have to switch? Dude, then can I do a true any real quick? I'm joking. I'm joking. But, true any, what a meme. 2-minute run, anyone? You mean I can't, oh, okay, if, sure, why not? Let me do a quick true any, again, it's gonna take like 2 minutes. 2 minutes and then we're done. 2 minutes and then we're done. Yeah. Start.
Jesus, it's 2 a.m.
If you're not, if you're keeping track of time, start.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Coming. Let me grab you a towel and a cup of tea. Or do you prefer coffee at this time of night?
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Oh, whatever.
Here you go. Dry off with that. Tell me, what's going on?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
It's whatever. I can retime it. Actually, I think I retimed it by pausing. Okay. Mean percent? Well, true any is just, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is the true any percent. I found this glitch just like yesterday that, causes you to be able to beat the game in 2 minutes.
Same dream again. I really should turn the TV.
Glitch percent? It's kind of what it is, more or less.
Lights.
Basically, as I said, the portal room, as I said earlier this stream, the portal room, loads everything in when you first get into it, So if you're fast enough, you can actually get to the black portal
Well,
before
what sleep shows me tonight.
before everything deloads. You have to be quick enough, though. Come on. And time.
I'm sure.
That's
Hi.
142. I think that's a PB.
Mind if I come in first?
I actually do think I PB'd that.
Let me grab you a towel and a cup of tea.
What a meme.
Don't mind. Thanks.
Well, anyway, that's true any percent. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I'll give you 3.
Do like 15 more runs of this. Nah, Josh, I didn't PB the worker run. I did retime. Or, no, I did PB the true any. But, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done here, Capri. If you wish to end off, move on to the next game, feel free. I think I've done my, my part. Go for sub 1 minute. Literally impossible. I'll stick around, but we're done with this. Have fun with the rest of the everything.